Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing really well. A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. So, again, today we are back with this topic tenses, and in this topic, we'll be discussing some moderate or medium level questions. Right? We'll be discussing some moderate or medium level questions. So, today's session will be about questions which are moderate or medium level. So, let's get started without wasting much time. So let's read the directions first. Direction says that each set of the following sentences comprises four alternatives A, B, C, and D. Choose the most suitable alternative in accordance with the correct use of tense. Okay, so we have basically to select the one which is correct in usage of tense. Okay, you see, I always find this topic, this tense, this topic very easy. Why? We have been studying since childhood and we are so familiar with when to use which tense, and it becomes really easy if your question of error detection or any such question comes from this topic. So always you can definitely be a pro at it at any point of time. Okay, so let's begin with this session and see which one of the following. Each set of the following sentence comprises four alternatives. Choose the most suitable alternative in accordance with the correct use of tense. Okay, we have to choose the correct one. For example, in this question, while they were having dinner, lights went out. While they have dinner, lights went out. While they had dinner, lights went out. While they were having dinner, lights have gone out. So which one of the following is correct? Option number 1 is correct, definitely. While they were having dinner, lights went out. The sentence talks about past action which took place while some other action was going on. It is past continuous. Hence, the action which was going will be indicated by ing, form of verb. An action that took place in between will take simple past tense, and hence, because of this, option A is correct. Okay. Next, he seldom has junk food. He's seldom having junk food. He had seldom have junk food. Definitely not appropriate. Has seldom had junk food, again not appropriate. These two are eliminated. I am left with which of the options? He will always follow a third person. He is a third person singular and will follow what? Will follow has instead of have. So we'll go with again option number A. He seldom has junk food. Okay. Next, it is looking that it may run away. When we speak of the events that will take place in future time that have been planned beforehand, we use which tense? We use simple present tense, right? It is looked that it may run away. It looks that it may run away. It was looking that it may run away. Was looking, looks, looked, is looked, or looking. Definitely incorrect. Incorrect. Is looking or looks. Definitely about to happen. It looks, it may run away, right? About to happen. Next, why were you cooking today? Why are you cooking today? Why do you cook today? Why have you been cooking today? Why are you cooking today? Appropriate answer. She did not open the door because she had washed her hair. Okay, we'll follow which tense here? We must follow past perfect tense. So, because two actions are given here. So, for past perfect tense, we should use what? We should use past perfect and okay, past continuous tense. Okay, she did not open the door because she had washed her hair. She did not open the door because she washed her hair. She did not open the door because she has been washing her hair. Okay, logically try to understand. If someone doesn't open the door, why? Because that person is in the washroom or maybe is doing something. So she did not open the door because she was washing her hair. Logically and grammatically, D is the correct answer. Next question. I found that my pocket was picked. I found that my pocket has been picked. I found that my pocket had been picked. I found that my pocket have been picked. Okay, found already says that it is simple past, and with simple past we will pair what? We will pair past perfect tense. Right? Next. He had brushed his teeth every night. He brushes his teeth every night. Habitual activity, simple present tense. He had been brushing, he is brushing. No. He have just had his lunch. He just had his lunch. He just has had his lunch. He has just had her lunch. Okay, not following. Okay, sorry. One second. He has just had her lunch. The sentence basically talks about an action just completed. Actually, the correct is this, but I think it shouldn't be his. It should be his and not her lunch, right? He has just had his lunch. This will be the correct answer. I think there's some spelling error here. Let's ignore that. Okay. She did not cook her dinner yet. She has cooked her dinner yet. She has cooked and yet is juxtaposed, opposite. She have not cooked her dinner yet. Okay, she has not cooked her breakfast yet. So the correct one is she did not cook her dinner yet. Why? Why is this correct? The sentence talks about an action that should have completed in the past and it is a negative form of simple past tense. So this will be did plus V1. I know her since 1990. I knew her since 1990. I have known her since 1990. I had known her since 1990. Past event whose effect is felt in the present, present perfect. I have known her. I have been received your confirmation this morning. I had received your confirmation this morning. I received your confirmation this morning. I have been receiving your confirmation this morning. When we say this morning, this implies that it is simple what? It is going to be, it is the completion, it is like an action which has happened in the past. So we'll follow simple past. That's it. Okay, again. By tomorrow afternoon, the flight will take off for Paris, will be taken off for Paris, will be taking off for Paris, will have taken off for Paris. Okay, so future perfect tense should be used, and for future perfect tense, it is appropriate if we follow will have taken off for Paris. I found that she recently went out, recently gone out, have recently gone out, had recently gone out. Definitely to describe the past action that had happened earlier than the other, past perfect tense is used. So had recently gone out. For the last 8 months, I have worked on this thesis. I have been working on this thesis. I am working on this thesis. I was working on this thesis. Definitely present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. For the last 8 months, I have been working on this thesis. Since she started journey, she has felt sick. She is feeling sick. She has been sick. Since she started this work, this has happened. She have been feeling sick. Okay, so the correct answer would be, we must follow here. The correct form of verb would be since she started journey, she has been sick. Next, he lived in Paris for 3 years when I went there. He had been living in Paris for 3 years when I went there. He was living in Paris for 3 years when I went there. He has been living in Paris for 3 years when I went there. So to describe the past action that happened earlier than the other, past perfect tense is used. And for that we will use had been living in Paris. He had been living in Paris. Already he was there when I arrived, right? They did not go out as it still rained. They have not gone out as it was still raining. They did not go out as it was still raining. They were not gone out as it still rained. Definitely, they did not go out as it was still raining. Simple past tense followed by a first clause. To this day, I have not forgotten his good deeds. To this day, I am not forgot his good deeds. To this day, I don't forget his good deeds. To this day, I had not forgotten his good deeds. Okay. So this part says that we must follow past event. So to this day, I have not forgotten his good deeds. Present perfect tense. She has scored a century a week ago. She has scored a century before a week. She did scored a century before a week. Already grammatically incorrect. Did always follows V1. She scored a century a week ago. I think for an event in the past, simple past tense is used. So this is correct. She scored a century a week ago. By 7 o'clock yesterday, I caught only one fish. By 7 o'clock yesterday, I will have caught only one fish. Yesterday, will, not following, incorrect. By 7 o'clock yesterday, I had caught only one fish. By 7 o'clock yesterday, I have caught again. By 7 o'clock yesterday and present perfect, not following. Correct answer is option number C, which says by 7 o'clock yesterday, I had caught only one fish. Next, I have been writing 6 letters since morning. I was writing 6 letters since morning. I have written 6 letters since morning. I am writing 6 letters since morning. Okay, so correct answer would be for an action that began in the past, continued in the present, present perfect continuous. I have written 6 letters since morning. The news of her death was not declared so far, has not been declared so far, has been not declared so far, have no declared so far. Okay, so the news of her death has not been declared so far. Option number B. I don't think we were met before. I don't think we had met before. Definitely we say it this way or not. I don't think we met before. I don't think we have met before. We have met before. This is appropriate. I saw 2 robbers who prowled near the well. I saw 2 robbers who are prowling near the well. Who were prowling near the well. I seen 2 robbers, incorrect. Definitely I saw 2 robbers who were prowling. Robbers will follow were. Definitely not prowled, right? Who were prowling near the well. C is the answer. Next. India has won freedom in 1947. India win freedom in 1947. India won freedom in 1947. India had won freedom in 1947. I think this sentence we have repeatedly read and known this sentence so many times. I must have seen it in so many sentences so many times that we don't need any grammar check for answering this. Definitely the answer will be India won freedom in 1947. The courts don't open on Sunday. The courts have not opened on Sunday. The courts had not opened on Sunday. You see, have and open. Incorrect grammar. Had not opened on Sunday. The courts are not opening on Sunday. The courts don't open on Sunday. Simple. It's a general way of saying, giving and expressing an idea that this is an action which is repeatedly happening. Okay. Or this is a schedule. Okay. Rohan was married to her for 10 years by then. Rohan had been married to her for 10 years by then. Rohan had been married to her for 10 years by then. Rohan have married to her for 10 years by then. Okay. So to show an action basically that began in the past before a certain point of time and also continued of that time, past perfect continuous should be used. So which one of the following is past perfect continuous? Past perfect continuous? No. Past perfect continuous? No. Past perfect continuous? Is it?